Have you ever noticed how many pronouns there are in Japanese? Let's take a listen to the character Usagi from Alice in Borderland. Don't worry, there's no spoilers. We're just going to listen to how she says I. If you've seen any Japanese show before, you've probably heard that, watashi wa. Now let's listen to another character, Arisu, say the same thing, I. But he says ware wa, so why is that different? Now you've probably heard ware wa a lot, which is the plural, especially in a formal group. We. So in this case, Japanese changes the first person singular pronoun into a plural pronoun by means of reduplication, which is repeating a segment. Ware turns into ware. The wa at the end, which you also heard with watashi wa, is a marker for the subject. But let's make it even more confusing. You might have heard of Boku no Hero Academia, known by its English title, My Hero Academia. But a more direct translation of that Japanese would be Hero Academia of I, because that pronoun boku by itself is not necessarily possessive the way my is in English. So what's the difference between watashi, boku, and ware? Well, ware is kind of old-fashioned and seen as very formal. Now that scene that Arisu is speaking in is a very integral scene, so that's probably why he used a more formal version. Now, boku and watashi have some gender differences. Boku is only used by men. That's why Usagi says watashi. And My Hero Academia is, of course, narrated from the point of view of Deko, who's a guy. And guys are more often going to use boku. In fact, you can hear another character in Alice in Borderland saying a very similar sentence to Arisu and Usagi using boku when he says it. So there you go, 3 different ways of saying I in Japanese. Now, how many of you watch anime all day, every day, and still never notice that?